Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
So check it out. The D6 Squad has merch now. We got hoodies, tees, mugs, whatever you need. Check it out. Link in the description. What's going on YouTube? Diggy546. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new. Like the video if you like the video. And I won't tell if you click that bell. But let's go ahead and get into this. So reflecting on that game, it was an absolute egg laid by the entire offensive unit, by the special teams. The coverage was bad all day, again, for the third week in a row. Just a lot of mishaps, a lot of things that shouldn't have happened. Deion Lewis fumbling. And I just see everything coming back to Daniel Jones. Everybody's blaming the loss on the quarterback, which everybody does. And the Giants right now, we're on a 4-game winning streak. This team, a lot of people predicted this team to win 4 games all year. A lot of you guys came into the season predicting us to win 4 or 5 games the entire year. And we are on a 4-game winning streak. And we lay an egg, yeah, you don't want to see it, but guess what? Name one team in this league that hasn't laid an egg. Pittsburgh just did it. Kansas City did it against the Chiefs. Mahomes just threw 3 interceptions yesterday. Now, I'm not saying that we have Mahomes or we're a 10-win, 11-win, 12-win football team, but you got to take a step back, relax. Daniel Jones was coming off of a hamstring. We knew he wouldn't be able to run. We saw he clearly was limited today. He was limping around after the first quarter. So at that point, what do you expect? We weren't able to run the ball consistently, and then when we were able to, Jason Garrett went away from the run. You have a 3rd and 1 with the chance to go down the field and make this a 1-possession game, and you throw the ball deep to Sterling Shepard. I understand you got a one-on-one matchup, but take the yard. Take the yard. And that might have been Daniel Jones. Maybe he changed the play to a pass because he saw that one-on-one. But either way, that ball needs to be handed off. We pick up a first down there. There's no doubt in my mind. Also, I saw Alfred Morris entirely too much in this game. I don't know if Wayne Gallman was hurt. I don't know if he was banged up for part of this game. But Alfred Morris was in this game entirely too much. But the biggest thing, as I said in my reaction yesterday, was the offensive line. Andrew Thomas, I think he gave up 3 sacks. I'm not sure. I have to go look back at the tape. But I'm pretty sure Andrew Thomas did not have that good of a game. Well, I know he didn't have that good of a game. I'm not sure statistically what he did, but there was pressure all day. Colt McCoy even got it knocked from the blind side. Cam Fleming wasn't able to block anybody. It was a disaster for that offensive line, and they have been playing so well. And another thing, I've seen Giants fans say we need to replace it. We need to retool the offensive line. The offensive line sucks. Have you seen the line the past 4 weeks, the past 5 weeks? Like, Think about what you're saying in a big picture way before you say it. You can't say that you want to preserve everybody on the offensive line and Shane Lemieux's a starter and Matt Pearce a starter and all of these people are so good. And then after one bad game, you say they all need to be fired. You have to give this offensive line a chance. They had a bad game. The entire offensive unit had a bad game. This special teams has been destroying us this past 3 weeks, and it finally came back to bite us. I think that Deion Lewis fumble was the turning point in the game. Giving them that short field and giving them a short field the entire day was pretty much how they even were able to put up 20 points on us. The defense played lights out. They had a couple of issues with DeAndre Hopkins, but when you play a zone coverage like that, he's going to get open. But overall, the offensive line let us down. DJ was not ready to come back, and I would not be surprised if we see Colt McCoy next week. I mean, DJ seems that he needs to be able to run. He needs that comfortability of being able to be his complete self when he's out there. If not, then you see performances like this. And Jason Garrett, he did not help Daniel Jones. He did not put these receivers in great positions. I don't get it, man. I really don't. His offense was starting to turn the corner as far as how he was calling these plays and putting players in position to do things. But all of a sudden, it's back down into the gutter. So what can you do? It's a bad game. We got a primetime game coming against Cleveland. It would have been nice to play against Odell, but he's going to be hurt. But primetime game this week, all we can do is bounce back. Giants fans, finish out the season before you start acting like the sky's falling. I'm out. So if you made it this deep into the video, I'm calling you a D6 Squad member. If you're a D6 Squad member, you got to hit that subscribe button. You got to turn on that notification bell. And listen, I make all kinds of content for NFL teams, so if you're not a Giants fan, don't worry. I'll cover your team. If I'm not covering your team, let me know, and have a good one.